Hello, friends. I am Chevee. Welcome to my shed. How are you today? How's life in your world? How's things where you are? Hope it's fantastic. Everything here is okay. So, yesterday, I told you my back was bad, and I'm probably underselling how much pain I was in. It was a lot. Um, and this has probably been in the last 3 or 4 years, this has probably happened like 5 times, like at least once a year, maybe more, where I'll turn the wrong way and then suddenly I'm out of commission for like a week or two. And I'm assuming it's a pinched nerve. I'm assuming that I've got some disc compression issues from sitting. I'm sitting way more than I ever have in the rest of my life. I don't have a standing desk here at home, so there's a lot more time on sitting on a couch. I've been working on a couch for 3 years, which probably isn't the best for posture either. And I've been a lot more sedentary than I have been for a long time. But I'm assuming it's a pinched nerve because yesterday I was in a lot of pain still. Like doing regular movements, turning, bending, that hurt incredibly bad. And then last night I was playing some games. I was playing the games that I talked about yesterday. I was playing Earth and I was playing Rival Rails, play testing that. And by the time I got done playing games, I was okay. Like I stood up and it's a little bit tender. Not when I push on it, just meaning like when I move, there's a little bit of something going on, but it's fine. Like it's okay. So, I've been doing stretches again. I just slacked off on doing the exercise, and I think that's the real key. Yesterday, I started walking again. Today, I walked. And I've been telling you that I was going to show you this park that I live close to. And so I took the phone with me and I recorded. For the little bit here, you're going to see some footage. This is the walk. I used to do this walk every morning, like at 7 a.m. or 6:30 or something like that. I would take the dog. I don't enjoy walking with my dog. Like, I do enjoy walking with my dog. But when I want to go walk, and that's what I want to do, he makes that a very difficult task because he wants to stop and do all. And it's just like, no, dude, I'm here to go and come back. Like this isn't an exploratory walk. So for the last 2 days, I've been doing a lunchtime walk around this park. This is a little league baseball park. I think there are 5 fields. I think that's correct. 5 fields from like T-ball up through A-ball. I don't know. I don't know how that stuff works. I never played Little League or whatever. But there's a lot of fields. There's a football field / soccer field. And it's a really nice park. They've just recently paved this parking lot. When I was walking this, it's been over a year since I last did this walk. It was all gravel. And so I think that was part of the issue with taking the dog also, because we would walk over that gravel and he didn't like it. It's now paved. That whole thing is paved. The walkway up to the top lot is paved. It's a completely paved walk now. And this is about a mile. Google tells me it's 9/10 I walked from my house down this parking lot up around the hill. Then you'll see here in a little bit, there's a section that goes down to like a playground where like kids can play. And there's a little monument there for fallen miners. And I do a lap around that and then come back. And that's about a mile. It's pretty close. So it's a good walk. It's convenient because it's just, literally 150 yards to the entrance of the park. It's not a very, I'm there in a minute and then I can walk this park and come right back home. It's a beautiful park. They've done a really nice job setting it up. There's stands for most of the fields. There's little seating areas that are scenic. There's like these, I've done my children's pictures over one of these little sections where they've got this nice little rock kind of meditation bench area. They just recently added, they redid the basketball court and they added a pickleball court, which I had never really seen that before in live. I don't even know what pickleball is, but apparently Malia likes it, so we might get some pickleball stuff going. I don't know. The area where the pickleball court is used to just be a basketball court, and it was kind of ratty. And then behind it, there was tennis courts up on that hill. And my friend Mark and I used to play tennis up there, but they tore those out, and that's now like a caged-in lacrosse practice field. I don't know that they play games there. If they do, it'd be smaller kids because it's not a full-size field. But there's definitely always people practicing lacrosse there, so it was a little practice field. And then the walk down to the park, there was a family playing in the park on the swings and stuff, and so I didn't want to be like, walking down there filming kids and stuff playing, so I turned the camera off for that. But it's a beautiful little park, and it's just right here. And the interesting part about it is, like, yes, this is a public park, and the grass is mowed, and there's a lot of greenery, but this is also just like how my area of the world looks like if you just drive around, right? Like the park isn't special because it's a patch of greenery in a suburban or an urban area. It's special because it's well maintained, and then because it provides a function for kids. But other than that, like, this is just a normal, like, I can walk these beautiful trees and like the scenery and the landscape. That's just how everything is around here. It's not necessarily special for any of those reasons. But it's a good walk. There we also have trails that I could walk. The one here, so by my house, probably maybe about a mile away from here, or less than a mile from here, there is a what we call a rails to trails. So where train tracks used to be, the state has bought a lot of that land back and has put walking trails and biking trails. And so we have dozens, maybe even hundreds of miles in my local area of these walking trails. And there's one of those just over the hill. Like I said, it's maybe a mile by car to get down there. But it's a pretty sketch area, and I don't really trust parking my car down there. So I've never really gone down there to walk it. I have gotten to that point from the other entrance. There's another side where I could park and walk this way. I have done that, but I've not started here and gone. So this little park is a convenient, nice little safe space to go walk. I don't have to worry about getting hit by a car or dealing with anything crazy. And doing it at lunch has been, I think, a little easier because I'm not waking anybody up to leave the house to go walk. Part of the reason that I kind of stopped walking was my kids didn't used to stay during the week. They would stay just on the weekends. Now they're staying every other week, which means that for half of the time I have to wake up early. Well, I don't wake up early. Half the time I have to get them to schools and stuff, and so that would interrupt my walking schedule, and then work would start, and I just wouldn't end up doing it. And then enough of that passed that I just stopped walking. So I think I'm going to keep it going. I could definitely feel that I need to get back to being more active, doing morning stretches and stuff again. I can feel that I kind of let everything go. And I was doing really good this year, so hopefully we'll just keep walking and keep doing morning stretches, and I can stay youthful. It has been put upon me that I must stay as virile as possible for Malia and future children. She wants me to stay young. So, not stay young, but you'd get what I mean. Like, I can't be the crotchety old man with a cane with kids. So there you go. That's the little park next to my house. It's a nice place, and I'm glad to have it there. And the kids used to go over there and play. I didn't mention this. The kids used to go over there and play. They'd be like, "Can we go to the park? Yeah, take your bike, whatever." But also, when there's games, there's concessions, and they would be like, "Can we go get ice cream? Can we go get nachos? Whatever." Like, yeah, let's go. Or I would give them money, and they would go. Usually, they would want to go by themselves and just run. They could go down there and play. And there's always, when there's games going on, there's always other kids. The brothers and sisters of the players would be over there playing, so they could go over there and just have a good time. That was always really good, really fun for them when they were little. Okay, what have you been up to this week? You got anything exciting going on? Got any topics for me? Let me know in the comments. Thank you for being here as always. Thank you for liking, commenting, subscribing, being amazing friends, wonderful people. I really appreciate you, and I'll see you again tomorrow. Today's word you should know sounds smart is remonstrate. It is a verb meaning to protest, object, or to show disapproval. When Carlotta remonstrated our snubbing of Julia, we simply began to snub Carlotta as well. Remonstrate. Remonstrate. Is that like remonstrate? Remonstrate? No. Remonstrate? Is that how it's actually pronounced? Maybe it is remonstrate. And I was trying to think of what the like demonstrate, remonstrate, demonstrate, remonstrate. I don't know what I was thinking.